Land exists. British. Andrew Johnson. Can I fire Edwin Stanton? Congress. Not without cause, Mr. President. Andrew Johnson. I have a cause. It is because I hate him. Nobody. Japanese samurai after being defeated in battle. I have decided that I want to die. Citizens in Athens going out to buy food. Diogenes. I can almost promise you some of you will be urinated on. Rich people during this quarantine. We are all in the same boat. The boat we are all in. Protestant exists. Catholics. Nobody. German rations in Stalingrad. You may consume 3 beans but no more. They will know if you consume more. Kids in China. Can you please pay us more and improve the work conditions? Disney in the 1960s. If you're mad, well too bad. Sounds like a personal issue. The US government looking down on Alabama in the 1950s. The black and white are not mixing. Istanbul. Constantinople. Generals you cover the Soviet Union. 50 cases of clear Coca-Cola that looks like vodka. Americans. Scotland when the Black Death is spreading. Panic. England is weak, so they can be invaded. Calm. The failed invasion spreads disease to Scotland. Panic. Founding Fathers. Write Declaration of Independence. England. You can't just say you are free and we will just allow it. Founding Fathers. I didn't say it, I declared it. I didn't actually come here to free slaves. Visible disappointment. Poland. Why don't you attack Germany from the west? France. They shoot back. Imagine being named after a cartoon character. Napoleon. Britain saying he was short. No one. The British Empire. Always day. Just one more episode. Just one more page. Just one more piece. Just one more wife. Officer. No, we can't have a bear. Polish army gets a bear. Officer and bear after a week. The world. What you got there? Canadians. Crimes against the native population. A maple syrup. PepsiCo when they trade some drinks for 17 submarines, a frigate, a cruiser and a destroyer. Well, I guess I'm in charge now. War of 1812 clearly has no victor and no real border change. How Americans and Canadians interpreted it. I've won. Truman. Surrender. Japan. No. Truman. Boom. When you do your job in forcing the Germans to invade through Belgium, but you still get called a failure. Sad bunker noises. Girl who's only here for the free food. Me explaining the brilliance of Hannibal leadership during the Second Punic War. When you spent too much resources to win a battle and people start naming devastating victories after you. Conquest. Third world countries just vibing. Superpowers looking for more influence. Tough guy finger snapping. Nobody. European leaders trying to invade Russia. Head of dumb ideas. School desk. A nuclear bomb. France. Germany shall never pass the Maginot Line. Everyone. Couldn't they just go around France? I have spoken. You guys always act like you're better than me. Historians. Who the hell are you? The sea people. Death. USA. After dropping the first nuke and Japan refuses to surrender. Let's do a little more damage. Athens was the world's first democracy. United States after Pearl Harbor. Get an loser. We are going island hopping. Did you know the Polish recruited a bear during the Second World War? Huh. Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. Loki turns into mare to draw off a Jotun's horse so that the gods don't lose the wager struck with him. Also Loki, next thing I knew, I was pregnant. USA, we need help for war. France, we broke. USA, it's the British. France, guess who has the fastest ship in this sector? Medieval be like. Science, a dude saying he met a Holy Spirit. Belgium, because you know, deep down, that you deserve to be punished. The people of Congo. OMG the Celts are returning to France. The earth is finally healing. Canadians, throw cans of corned beef at German trenches. Germans, more, give us more. Canadians, if there ever was a time to use a grenade, it's now. New Orleans citizens in 1919. How are we going to avoid being killed by the Axeman? Axeman, I like jazz. Greece fighting for freedom from the Ottomans. Haiti recognizing their independence and sending them a nice litter. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? Protestants. Greeks, hey, you can't just kill newborn babies because they were born weird looking. Spartans. Rasputin in 1906, Macy your humble servant. Rasputin in 1915, Yowza follow me now, okie day. We will take him together. No, I'm taking him now. Japan, no. Napoleon was average height. The British, find the halfling. Leod Miller, I can explain. 500 kills, I only had 409. 409. I'm only credited 400. You kids are using scopes? I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. Identity theft is not a joke, Spartacus. No, you can't just use the railway system to deploy your troops faster on the battlefield. Haha, train go choo choo. Stalin when Finland fought back. I was not expecting that. Jews, thank you. You freed us. The Bolsheviks. Oh, I wouldn't say freed, more like under new management. The National Assembly approves the use of guillotine. Robespierre, this is where the fun begins. Nobody. Bismarck crew after sustaining heavy damage. Time to abandon ship. Nobody. First-hand historical sources. I was there 3,000 years ago. Fighting Muslims to regain Holy Land. Fighting Vikings to spread the word of the Lord. Crusading against fellow Christians cause you don't have anything else to do. Declaring a war on cats. 9,000 miles? I'm guessing you're from Australia. Guilty. Right, that's why they sent you to Australia. Protestants will never fall for superstition and simony. Protestants. This is head. Everyone else in France. Robespierre, this is the 7th week in a row you've shown a head in class. Emperor Palpatine vs Julius Caesar. Turned a republic into an empire. Became dictator and took over the Senate. Assassinated by another government official. Has heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Julius Caesar declaring himself dictator over Rome. 44 BC. I'm the Senate. Day 14. Dolphins are coming back. Day 169. On the one hand, gold. On the other hand, painful, agonizing failure. What's going on? Alexandria is under attack. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Did you really lose a war to a bunch of emus? Australian military, they were smarter than primates. Richard Nixon when he found out the Watergate committee wanted his secretly recorded tapes. I recorded that for private use. The Germans invade our land and conquer it. Panic. Couple years later we get freed by the Soviets. Calm. We get freed by the Soviets. Panic. When Adamantis and Lorcan ask how morally good life would benefit the individual, but you need to first explain how society works. Socrates. We get there when we get there. As you can see, the United States was no match for me. North Korea, that's not the United States. Pardon? That's the United States. British Empire. British East India Company. How the Japanese viewed their emperors. How the Chinese viewed their emperors. Firefighters. The staff at Pripyat Hospital with working Geiger counters. The world after the collapse of the Roman Empire. It's evolving, just backwards. France after supporting the Americans in their war of independence. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Mongol Raider. So, how do I get paid? Genghis Khan, you keep whatever you take. Mongol Raider, may I pillage anywhere I want? There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no road that doesn't lead to Rome. When somebody in the year 268 asks you how to get to the Roman Empire, there's 3, actually. France fighting Prussia in the Napoleonic Wars. France fighting Prussia in any other war. Check out my friend's Meme Creams video of some boys versus girls memes. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 4 PM British time for a video of changing topic, and at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you didn't already.